Oman, a country located on the southeastern coast of the Arabian Peninsula, is a place of rich cultural heritage, stunning landscapes, and historical significance. Bordered by the United Arab Emirates to the northwest, Saudi Arabia to the west, and Yemen to the south, Oman is also washed by the warm waters of the Arabian Sea to the southeast and the Gulf of Oman to the northeast. Its strategic location at the mouth of the Persian Gulf has long made it an important maritime hub, with a history deeply tied to trade routes connecting the Middle East to Africa, India, and the Far East. Oman's terrain is a captivating mix of mountains, deserts, and coastline, providing a stunning backdrop to its historical cities and modern developments. The Al-Hajar Mountains dominate the northern part of the country, offering dramatic landscapes, with deep wadis, dry riverbeds, and rocky gorges carved by centuries of erosion. To the south, the Rub al-Khali, also known as the Empty Quarter, the largest continuous sand desert in the world, stretches across Oman's borders into Saudi Arabia and Yemen. The coastline, extending over 3,000 kilometers, is dotted with pristine beaches, dramatic cliffs, and numerous small islands, making it a haven for nature enthusiasts and marine life lovers. Oman's history dates back to ancient times, with archaeological evidence of human habitation going back to the Paleolithic era. The country's historical roots are intertwined with the rise of the frankincense trade, as Oman was one of the key suppliers of this valuable resin used in incense and perfumes. The frankincense trade helped shape Oman's early economy and established it as a vital player in the global trade networks that spanned from the Mediterranean to the Far East. Oman's history also includes periods of powerful maritime empires, such as the Omani Empire, which controlled vast stretches of land and sea, including parts of East Africa, India, and the Arabian Peninsula. The empire's influence led to the spread of Omani culture and traditions far beyond the country's borders. Oman's political structure is unique in the Gulf region, with a long tradition of monarchy and stability. The current Sultan, Sultan Haytham bin Tariq Al Said, took power in 2020 following the passing of his cousin, Sultan Qaboos bin Said, who ruled Oman for nearly 50 years and played a crucial role in modernizing the country. Sultan Qaboos is widely credited with transforming Oman into a peaceful and prosperous nation, fostering education, healthcare, and infrastructure development while maintaining the country's cultural identity. Sultan Haytham's reign is expected to continue this path of gradual modernization and peaceful diplomacy, with a strong emphasis on maintaining Oman's neutral foreign policy and encouraging economic diversification away from oil dependence. Oman's society is known for its welcoming and tolerant nature, with a blend of traditional Arab values and influences from its diverse history. The country is an Islamic state, with the majority of Omanis adhering to the Ibadi sect of Islam, which distinguishes Oman from the other Gulf countries. This religious sect has played a key role in shaping Oman's approach to governance and its peaceful, tolerant social structure. The Ibadi influence is also evident in the country's legal system, which is based on Islamic law but with a distinct approach that reflects the Omanis' emphasis on justice and fairness. The majority of Omanis live in the coastal regions, with Muscat, the capital, serving as the country's political, economic, and cultural center. Muscat is a blend of old and new, where traditional Arab architecture meets modern skyscrapers, creating a unique urban landscape. The city is home to several important landmarks, such as the Sultan Qaboos Grand Mosque, which is one of the largest mosques in the world and a stunning example of modern Islamic architecture. Muscat is also known for its bustling souks markets, particularly the Mutra Souk, where visitors can buy traditional Omani goods such as spices, perfumes, textiles, and handicrafts. Outside Muscat, Oman's other cities, such as Salalah in the south and Nizwa in the interior, each offer their own unique attractions. Salalah is famous for its lush greenery and mild climate, particularly during the monsoon season, which brings an unusual burst of life to the typically arid landscape. Nizwa, once the capital of Oman, is known for its impressive forts, such as the Nizwa Fort, which reflects the country's long history of defense and protection against invaders. Oman's economy, once reliant on agriculture, has shifted over the years to depend more heavily on oil exports, making it one of the wealthier countries in the region. However, Oman's government has recognized the importance of diversifying its economy to ensure long-term sustainability, and has made significant strides in sectors such as tourism, mining, and manufacturing. The country's tourism industry is thriving, with visitors drawn to its diverse landscapes, historical sites, and vibrant culture. Oman is home to UNESCO World Heritage Sites, such as the archaeological site of Bat, Al Qudam, and Al Ain, which reflect the country's ancient civilization. Additionally, the country's commitment to preserving its natural beauty, including national parks and wildlife reserves, has made it a popular destination for ecotourism. Oman's cultural heritage is rich and varied, with traditional music, dance, and art being important aspects of daily life. Omani music, often performed with instruments like the oud, a stringed instrument, and the darbuka, a drum, is an essential part of the country's festivals and celebrations. The traditional dance forms, such as the al-Raja and al-Bara, are performed during weddings, national holidays, and other important events, providing a sense of community and cultural pride. The cuisine of Oman reflects the country's diverse history, blending influences from Arabian, Persian, Indian, and African culinary traditions. Dishes like shua, slow-cooked lamb, mashuai, dried fish with rice, and haris, a dish made with wheat and meat, are popular among Omanis and offer a taste of the country's rich culinary heritage. Oman also has a long history of craftsmanship, with artisans producing high-quality textiles, pottery, silverware, and khanjar, traditional curved daggers, which are highly prized for their intricate designs and craftsmanship. Education and healthcare in Oman have seen significant advancements in recent decades. The government has invested heavily in providing free education at all levels, including tertiary education, which has led to increased literacy rates and a well-educated population. Oman has also made substantial improvements in healthcare, with modern hospitals and clinics providing high-quality care to both citizens and residents. The country's commitment to sustainability and environmental protection is evident in its efforts to preserve its natural resources and reduce its carbon footprint. Oman has taken steps to diversify its energy sector, with investments in renewable energy sources such as solar and wind power, aiming to reduce its reliance on fossil fuels and position itself as a leader in the region's green energy movement. The political landscape of Oman remains relatively stable compared to other countries in the Gulf, with the monarchy maintaining control over key aspects of governance. The Sultan is both the head of state and the head of government, and there is a council of ministers that assists in decision-making. Oman also has a consultative council, known as the Majlis ash-Shura, which allows for some degree of public participation in governance, although ultimate authority rests with the Sultan.